sanctification. This is sanctifying grace. It's the point in our life when we feel, we think, we know what we need and become, and we do something about it. This is where we follow Jesus Christ and have a desire to transform not only ourselves, but change the world. My mother recently had total hip replacement done, and she's doing quite well. And as I was sitting in the physical therapy office on Wednesday waiting for her, I began writing my sermon. I feel sometimes if I write it, I can remember it a little better. But the door opened and out came a physical therapist. I'm expecting her to say the name of the next person, but instead she looks at me and she said, "For 5 weeks I've been trying to figure out where I know you from." Now, I mean, I've only lived here since July. And I'm thinking, I don't know where I know you from. Other than possibly church. And she says to me, "You know, my little girl came home from preschool. She goes to preschool at First United Methodist Church. And she said, yesterday she came in, 'Mommy, Pastor Kim came and talked to us at chapel.'" She said, "I asked your mom, does your daughter preach?" And she's a pastor at First United Methodist Church, and we both just started laughing. And I told her, "I know who your daughter is. She's this cute little blonde that came running in. 'Pastor Kim, Pastor Kim.'" She grabbed me and she hugged me on a day that I needed it. One small child that was touched by a story about 5 Ritz crackers and 2 little goldfish has brought her family to church here. One small child that gave a meal of 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish to feed thousands. And Jesus, he lifted it up and he blessed it and he gave thanks, and it became a miracle to us. But it's a miracle that we are going to celebrate today, and we do once a month. One small child who was born in a manger, who came to help us and love on us. Unconditionally, he came for all of you. This is grace. And grace is the active presence and transformative power in our lives. Grace is grounded in the love and the mercy of God the Father, especially manifest in the life, death, and resurrection of God the Son, and experienced through the work of God the Holy Spirit in our lives. It's the Trinity. It's our theology. 2 Corinthians 4:15 says this: "Yes, everything is for your sake, so that grace, as it extends to more and more people, may increase in thanksgiving to the glory of God." The first time I read that, I was preparing for my very first sermon. It was the Thanksgiving. And I remember reading that word thanksgiving in the Greek. Now, I'm not trying to get all scholarly on you, but I'd like you to know what thanksgiving means in Greek. It's called Eucharistia. Eucharistic. That's what this is. It's the Holy Eucharist. The word thanksgiving is Eucharist. Now, when you spell it out, EU, there's a small little word, charis, C-H-A-R-I-S, and then T-I-A. That word charis in Greek is also another word. It's grace. And I thought to myself, wow, that is the coolest thing. Grace is found in Thanksgiving. Grace is found in the meal that we are about to receive. Let us prepare our hearts and our minds for the celebration of the Holy Eucharist.